Guys, summer is literally few weeks away, like few weeks. And listen, I get it because a lot of times we feel so comfortable with what we are doing, but then when, summer hits and we put those bikinis on and we feel absolutely not happy with how we look, we are hiding under the towel or we are wearing shorts and shirts just to hide our, extra spare tire that we're carrying, and it just makes us feel so uncomfortable and so unhappy. I'm here with this episode because I really, really want to help you to get your shit together, literally, and start working on your summer body now. Now, in this episode, I'm going to really break down a few things for you. I'm going to break down for you why quick fixes don't work, because the moment summer hits, most people goes on Google and start Googling, things like the fastest way to lose 20 pounds, the drastic diet to get me lose weight in like 30 days, right? Detoxes, cleanses, things like that. So I really want to break down for you why quick fixes don't work and why they actually make things worse. The real downside also of these extreme dieting plans that really no one talks about, and how to approach your summer body the right way so you feel confident and you keep those results. Because it's not just about I'm going to lose weight now or I'm going to lose weight for summer and then what? That's usually where people fail, because they don't have the exit plan, and that's why they put the weight back on and they're just doing this all year around, all the same things, right? Losing, gaining. So if you want to actually feel good, and not just for a few weeks, but you're taking this seriously, but you want to get results long run, then this episode is for you. So let's get into it, guys. So let's talk about the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake is waiting until the last minute, like I've already said. Let's be real, guys. Like, most people don't really think about their summer body until they realize that summer is literally around the corner, when the barbecue starts, patios, all that, and then you take out those bikinis and summer dresses and get completely depressed and frustrated because you hate the way your body looks or like how your clothes fits. So that's the biggest mistake, that we wait until the last minute. You step on the scale, you don't like what you see, you freak out, and all of a sudden, like I said, you go and you start Googling things like how to lose 20 pounds in a month, fastest way to drop weight before vacation, right? Think about it. When you book vacation 4 weeks away, it's like, oh my God, like panic mode, like I need to lose weight right now. Extreme diets for summer. Like, go on Google and put these things in, and you're gonna get a list of things that you can do to help you lose weight super quick. And the problem here is that really the moment that you eat normally, quote unquote, normally again, you put the weight back on. Like, the weight literally always comes back, and sometimes even some extra. So you lose 10 and you gain 15. So that's the number thing that I wanted to say, that literally this is the mistake number one. Mistake number two is that your metabolism is going to slow down. If you are eating way too little, your body is going to adapt and start slowing everything down, right? It burns fewer calories, it makes you feel exhausted, and you just feel not happy. You just don't feel motivated. You feel hungry, you feel cranky, like you're cranky, you feel hangry, like you're just not having a good time because you're slashing your calories from eating 2,000 calories to eating 1,200. That is not sustainable. This is why people who lose weight fast always hits a wall. Their body literally fights back. They stop losing, then they gain it all the way back, and they just don't even eat this much. They just eat a little bit more, and their bodies are like a sponge. Literally, like you lose, And then you gain, and it's like, oh my god, like I'm in this cycle that I cannot get out. Like I don't know how to get out of this cycle. It's so frustrating. Another downside of this is also that you will experience like I said, the intense hunger, the cravings. Your body is, guys, designed for survival. If you starve it, and yes, even like 1500 calories for most women is not enough food, it will push back. Cravings will be like crazy. You're gonna be like, I need to eat, and you're not gonna be able to control yourself around food because you're gonna want to eat everything. Your hunger hormones go crazy. You're constantly starving, and all of a sudden you think about food all the time. Like think about the last time you followed some drastic diet. The first couple days you were like, yes, I got this, like you're so like strong, like you have this willpower, you push through, you're going to lose weight. And next thing you know, you're like cleaning up the whole pantry, binging on potato chips and chocolate, calling yourself a failure because you failed again. Yes, no shit, because your body wants to survive and not on 1200 calories. Again, this is why most people who do extreme diets end up binging. And I know that because I used to be one of those people. It's not because they have no willpower. It's not about your willpower. It's not about pushing through this time and hoping that this time will be different. It's not about that. It's not about the willpower. It's literally because your body is forcing you to eat because it's not sustainable to eat 1200 calories. Another downside, and that's something that a lot of people also don't think about, is that you are losing muscle. Guys, you are losing muscle along the way. When you drop weight super quick, you're not just losing fat, you are losing a lot of muscle. And guess what? Muscle is what keeps your body like looking great, right? Like it gives your body shape, the tone, definition, look. If you lose muscle, you end up looking soft, like skinny fat. That's the word that we will use. So this is why so many people crash diet for summer. They lose weight and they still don't even look like how they don't look how they look because they lost a lot of weight, they lost a lot of muscle, their metabolism is slowing down because less muscle you have, slower your metabolism is. So your goal is to have fast metabolism, you need to maintain your lean muscle mass, meaning you have to eat enough protein. You have to strength train, so you can't be spending hours on a treadmill hoping for the results that you want. Like you're going to end up looking skinny fat. You're not going to look toned. You're not going to like how you look. Yes, maybe the scale's going to say the number that you were hoping for, but you're still not going to like what you see in the mirror. Telling you that, it's true. The other downside that I've already talked about is also that you're literally going to gain the weight back. So ask yourself the question, like, this is literally the worst pound, right? Worst part, it's the rebound. Like, is it worth it for me to go through starvation and starve myself so I can put the weight back on? Like when you diet too hard, your body rebounds super hard. You get hungrier, like I said, your metabolism gets slow, and as soon as you start eating normally again, it's not just about eating too much, it's literally just about eating normally again, the weight piles back on. This is how people end up usually heavier than when they started, which is crazy. And the cycle of extreme dieting means you lose weight, you regain weight, repeat, and you're in this cycle for years and you're actually becoming fatter version of yourself. Every time you lose weight this quickly, you lose a lot of muscle, you end up looking skinny fat, then you regain it, you don't have the muscle that you had before round one, and you become fatter and fatter version of yourself, not liking what you see. So what is the solution? That's the question. You need to start right now because you still have time. Right now, if you're listening to this, literally summer is just a few weeks away, which means that you have so much time still to do things the right way. It's not like that it's 1 or 2 weeks away. There's still fuel, right? So you can literally start now and see amazing results. Here's how you want to do that. Number one, you really want to set realistic goal. If you want to lose weight for summer, guys, Make sure that you're aiming to lose half pound to maybe pound per week. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but just think about how pound of fat looks like. Go on Google and Google it, and you'll be like, wow, that's actually a lot of fat. So 1 pound a week max, half pound to 1 pound. This is a pace that literally allows you to lose fat, preserve your lean muscle mass, keep your metabolism happy, and actually you will be able to keep these results. If you have, let's say, 10 to 15 pounds to lose, start now. Give yourself time so you don't have to go to these extreme diets and starve yourself and torture your body. Another thing you want to prioritize is also your strength training, because if you want to look lean, if you want to look toned, if you want to look confident in your bikini, you need to lift heavy weights. You're not going to turn into a bodybuilder, I promise. Strength training will help you to, again, keep your muscle, burn fat more efficiently, and also shape your body. Every single one of you that I talk to always says, I want to look toned. I want to have this nice, strong body. You're not gonna get it if you're just spending hours and hours on Stairmaster. It's just not gonna happen. So if you're doing only cardio, then you're missing on the biggest key to looking toned. So stop it, focus on lifting weights, and then cardio should be just like the bonus, if any. Like I don't do any cardio right now because I don't want to. I don't enjoy cardio. You want to also make sure, of course, this you knew this is going to come. Eat enough protein. Protein is key for fat loss because it will help to preserve your muscle. It keeps you full and it will support your metabolism. You want to try to get at least 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight. Things like Greek yogurt with berries is a great snack. Chicken or beef with rice, veggies for lunches or dinners, egg whites or full whole eggs, protein shakes, right? These are like sometimes like, just a quick solution when we need to boost our protein, but don't try to rely on them. Like I said, I love cottage cheese, tofu if you're plant-based. There's so many options. I also did episode somewhere, scroll down, I can't remember the number, but I was talking about sources of protein and how to get your protein in, so you can go and listen to it. Another tip that I have for you is also to not cut your calories way too low and super drastic. You just need to create a deficit that's going to be sustainable. So if you slash your calories half, you will just end up crashing, and again you're going to rebound back. So moderate calorie deficit is like 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance, and it's literally all you need. Because if you're going to create a calorie deficit of 500 calories a day, meaning that it's going to be below you're going to be eating 500 calories less than your maintenance calories, you should be losing easily 1 pound of fat every single week. Because in order for us to lose 1 single pound of fat, we need to be in a calorie deficit of 3,500 calories. So 500 calories, 7 times, 7 days a week, you're going to be losing a full pound of fat a week. Make sure you're also consistent, because the real reason that a lot of people struggle with fat loss is that they're just not consistent. They diet super hard for a few weeks and then they give up and then they go back. So the key to sticking to, the basics is eating a slight calorie deficit, strength train at least I would say 3 to 4 times a week. Prioritize your protein, whole foods, always 90% of the time whole foods, especially when we are in a fat loss phase. You don't want to be eating crap, because you're going to feel like crap, like you're already consuming calories below your maintenance. So you should be prioritizing getting whole foods most of the time. You also want to make sure you're sleeping enough. Sleep is huge, so get at least 8 to 9 hours, 7 to 9 hours. I'm aiming for 8, and I've been pretty good with 8 hours because I kind of changed my sleep routine right now. So I'm happy. I'm doing 8 hours. And be patient, guys, because patience is really what a lot of people lacks, and that's why they do these crazy things and they're just like spinning their wheels. If you don't do that now, you're going to not feel really good. If you're gonna do it now, you're gonna feel probably amazing when summer comes. You're not gonna be stressing, you're not gonna, be panicking last minute. You're just gonna feel amazing. You're gonna put the dress on, those shorts, and not feel like you need to hide your legs because you hate them. You're actually gonna feel great. And not only that, it's not just about, in my opinion, losing the fat. It's about building the lifestyle, those habits that you continue doing even after summer is over. This is not like a one-time project. Like, in my opinion, if you're starting and if you're building this routine where you're like, okay, I'm working out 3 to 4 times a week, then you need to stick to that same routine consistently forever, hopefully. It's not just about summer or winter, it's about the lifestyle. So again, if you want to feel good this summer, you shouldn't be waiting last minute, because quick fixes, extreme dieting approaches, like these freaking food replacements and detoxes and like all this crap, it's gonna make you feel like garbage, and you're not gonna have a good time and you're not gonna get results. So don't do that. Please, 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 please start now. You still have time. If this episode helped you, let me know. Leave a review, comment, share this on your stories, on your Instagram or Facebook. I will really be happy if you will. I will share it, reshare it. I'll appreciate all of your support, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'm gonna talk to you soon. Bye, guys.